I ain't didn't.
I mean, okay, I'm not.
Munchie B definitely looks clearly nervous in this content. You feel me?
I'm gonna lay out the whole timeline. Then I'm gonna say what happened, and also what I'm about to say might be the reason why this podcast is cut short. Perhaps.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Hopefully not. But okay, today at I don't know 11 a.m. 11:30, they're back. Same dudes, plain clothes, driving like a regular truck or something, I guess. And they again approach Josh and for some reason offer more information. They say, we're looking for Munchie and Adam. And that we're looking for them because we want to have a conversation about an investigation that we're doing into the murder of Drakeo the Ruler. Which was, I mean, I can only speak for myself, was mind-blowing to me.
The nigga Drakeo was all on Adam shit, right? Talking about this nigga and all that.
Man,
right?
Drakeo is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro.
Now, this is a situation where Munchie B could have got himself into a situation with the police, and you know this could be the reason why they're looking for him.
Hold on. You know Drakeo shit used to be on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You know Drakeo shit was on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You do know I did. I said Drakeo and his brother worked there on Friday. You know on there every Tuesday, right? Take your dumb ass up, bro. You said, hey, bro. Drakeo is dead, bro. Hey, bro. Bro, the nigga that killed Drakeo, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
That I said months ago when Munchie B said this. I said this is going to get him in a situation where he is going to get accosted by the police because they're going to say, well, how are you passing the bottle back and forth to a man who unalived this man? How do you know him? It leads to so many questions.
Yo, Rich, I told you 3-4 weeks ago. You thought I was playing? I'm gonna go up at 6 o'clock and put it all on the rope.
What you going on?
You
going on your? You going on your YouTube?
I told you 3-4. Yeah, I told you 3-4 weeks ago. Yeah. And listen, we lined the nigga up prior to this. Listen, man.
Man.
Listen, this is all I'm gonna say. Rich.
And mind you, it's not me. It's a different Rich. No relation.
If an inside mo tell you, inside nigga tell you, hey, police just called Wack and question him about this. Call that nigga and ask him. Watch this. You get on the phone and say, Wack, what up? What up? Hey, bro, police called you lately, question you about something, and I tell you no, that means I'm setting up to work. See, I'm about to blow it out the water. I know all kind of shit.
Right.
One thing these niggas that I realized a long time ago, right?
This was bad. When Munchie B put this into the universe all these weeks, months, however long ago it was, when he said this, it was bad then and it's bad now. This was something that he should not have said. That Drakeo situation is going to come back to haunt him off that stage.
Dealing and playing in the world, right? When you cut yourself off from certain shit, all you doing is eliminating certain shit that you would never know.
Right.
If you watch Wax Circle, street niggas, Crip, Blood, Asians, Mexicans, business over here, civilians, church people, Muslims, Israelites, civilians that's antagonizing the streets that I know talk to the police. Let me slow down. Civilians that I know antagonize the streets that I know talk to the police.
Flacco.
See, I deal with all these people the way I deal with them.
Right.
See, if it's some street shit, then that's not a conversation for the civilian that antagonize the street niggas and talk to the police or the church. That's a conversation from over here. If I'm talking some business, that ain't a conversation. Some business in the building, that ain't the conversation for the street nigga, right?
Right.
So people always wonder, how in the Wack always get the information? Because I deal with everybody.
Right.
And when people want to get information out, they say, I know who to call, and don't none of these people know each other.
Right.
So about 3-4 weeks ago, I got the call. Police finna snatch Munchie. Drakeo murder, they finna question it.
Did Wack say that Munchie was gonna go to jail? I think Wack actually did say something about him going to jail. I think he did. I can almost. Now, do I think that Wack has an inside scoop with the police? No. I think he just has enough common sense to know that Munchie B went and admitted that he was aware of who took the life of a polarizing figure in Los Angeles to one of the biggest cold cases in LA history, and that would lead to you being a person of interest.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Wack, let's sit back and watch, see what happened. I get another call. They just questioned it. They just called his phone. So look what I do. Call the Crip nigga over there. Tell him to call him and ask him. Whoa, what happened? Crip nigga just told me. Munchie said ain't nobody called him. We know they called him because this nigga talking right to the police.
So now he ain't keeping it 100. So now
listen, so this right here is phase 2. I told you, I say, Rich, they already own him. His mouth got him on him. But see, he ain't got deeper than that. People ain't paying attention. At 6 o'clock, I'm going to turn it all the way up. We're going to see if he can stand the rain. So you already done lied when they called you. The question is, nigga, Rich, when feds called my phone, the time it took me to get back on Clubhouse and press play, the world knew the feds called my phone.
that's a fact.
Wasn't no hiding, none of that. Now, it's the reason why he's sitting there jittery and nervous in front of Adam.
I'm not gonna lie, he was hella jittery and nervous in front of Adam.
Because what Adam is telling him is lining up already with the phone call. See, don't nobody know about the phone call before us. Munchie, myself, the Crip nigga, and the civilian that likes to antagonize street niggas that let you know he talked to the police. I don't hide niggas I talk to. I tell you. I gave Flacco the video.
Right, you said
I
that.
tell you. I tell a nigga. I don't give nigga out. The nigga sent me the video. Okay. But nigga sending it to me is out. This ain't no top secret shit. This ain't no, I went over here and got this video. I'm the only nigga that got it. Is out. Flacco, you got it? I ain't got it, huh? You need the content. There you go. Boom. Whoever feed the people shall lead the people.
Whoever feed them shall lead them. We gonna bleed them if we need them.
Another box from Main Street taught me that one 22 years ago.
Right.
That come from him. I give credit where credit due.
Hey, I'm gonna give you something too. I don't know if you meant to say it last night, but nigga, you said something. You said a nigga will metal you.
Yeah, bro, listen. This is what this is, Rich. See, I tell a nigga, look, the same nigga, Rich, that might could whoop your ass in the alley, can't you on this channel.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is continue to cyber yilly him. The same ninja who could whoop you in the alley, you need to go ahead and get online and make fun of him and talk about him that way, because that's all you got, brother. Make sure you stay in that lane, brother.
Bring your ass on the you want to play? You whoop my ass in the alley, but we gonna expose that you on Megan's Law, bitch. What? Oh yeah, y'all didn't know? Yeah, he's a you see what I'm saying? I tell niggas.
Oh my God, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick, babe. This nigga Wack goes, man, I might meet a nigga in the alley and he can win my A-double-double in the alley, but guess what? I'm gonna go online and put your paperwork out there. You owe Megan's Law. Ha! That is sick, bro. The streets are dead. The streets are dead. The streets are dead. The streets are dead. This nigga said, I'm gonna go on the internet and tell him. Easy call.
I'm only in the metaverse because I know I'm clean. If I thought I had anything on me, I would not be in the metaverse. I trip off these stupid niggas who know they got some shit, but they don't think we gonna find it. See how what happened to Oski in here? That was just a little example on when you playing with certain niggas. I got a team. I don't got to tell them to go. Anytime I'm on this bitch, they get a notification. They say, oh, this nigga talking crazy. Go to put niggas they don't know.
Wait. You said Oski is on Megan, bro?
No, Oski last night.
Oh.
Said Oski's on Megan's though?
Oh.
As fast as he didn't get what I
I'm sorry, babe. I was talking about those fried wings. Give those to the boys though.
was showing him.
Boys can eat that before they eat the rest of the fried chicken I bought today. Thank you.
Like,
Yeah.
You are in the metaverse right now. I don't give a fuck where you from. You in the metaverse. Nigga, you right, nigga, we meta banging right now. And this is how we meta bang. We find information, we find out shit, and then we go head on and we expose it to the world. This is what we do. If you don't want to play the game, stay your ass over there. We don't give what you niggas doing in the alley in the park, because we ain't walking around the alley in the park in the metaverse. Usually, we somewhere in our home, our office, and the comforts of ourselves.
Tucked off.
In the metaverse. Tucked off in the metaverse. You get what I'm trying to say? And I'm telling these niggas, hey, bro, you niggas keep coming over here. We do not, you tell me one nigga we just talked about that's in the street that ain't never on the, we don't. Nigga, we know a bunch of niggas that's in the street. We don't talk about them niggas that ain't in the metaverse. Right?
It's like it's when you come into this arena.
When you bring your ass in this arena,
it's
fucking around,
world.
thinking because you did 38 years and you knocked out 37 people and killed 12, you find out how fast we over you because somewhere in there, you called a rape. Somewhere in there, you gave a statement. And guess what we gonna do? We're gonna find it in the metaverse. And we're gonna meta bang and meta you up for a long time. We're gonna find your soul.
This is sick, boy. This is sick. Now, when it comes to Munchie B being accosted by the police for this Drakeo the Ruler situation, all I'm gonna say is, Munchie B, you gotta stop talking on the internet. Boys, eat the food from last night before you eat the chicken from today. So come grab these 2 pieces, please.
Circle, where's this nigga from? He from where? Find the Facebook. This is what my team do. Find the Facebook people that's in that area. Blast.
Nigga said, where you from? Facebook. F Twitter. I'm from YouTube. YT. YouTube. Where you from? I'm from Upload Side. Nigga. F the comments. I'm all about the likes.
Just clip to him. What else? What else he tied to? Blast this to him. Oh, the nigga got a job? Let's kill his money. Blast this to HR. I'm playing dirty. I'm telling the nigga right now, don't come playing with me, nigga, because there ain't no rules to what I'm doing in this metaverse. I'm gonna over you bad. Nigga, we didn't niggas jobs, all that. We doing all that. I'm telling niggas right now how I play my rules. Now, if you don't want them rules, don't come playing. Nigga, I promise you I won't play with you. I promise you I will not play with you if I don't know you. But if you want to come playing, be ready, nigga. Because I got a team of 53 L7 squares from here to Australia to UK and across the United States that do everything we don't whack. I work HR. We see right here, we pull this credit report, the nigga work right here. Call in there and see if he work right there. We gonna go ahead on and put together this HR package and send this in. We're gonna claim, we're gonna subscribe, and then we're gonna say we don't want the service due to we heard this dude over here, and boom, 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 bam. Now we just hurt your pocket. Yeah, I'm playing different, nigga. Don't come over here playing. I'm from the 100 side of Clubhouse. We play different. Don't come playing. Other than that,
this nigga said, I'm from the 100 side of Clubhouse. We play different. That nigga banged Clubhouse like it was a gang. But I remember this is the same nigga that banged No Jumper on me. This nigga Wack was like, yeah, nigga, No Jumper ganger don't bang. I said, did you just bang No Jumper on me? I was shocked. I really didn't know how to respond. I'm not gonna lie. When Wack told me it was No Jumper ganger don't bang, I really didn't know how to respond. I really wasn't 100% sure. You feel me? Like I just, wow. Crazy.
I'm telling niggas, Ain't no streets in the metaverse.
This ain't the streets.
This ain't the streets, nigga.
And this ain't America.
We don't
I
need
keep
to
telling
call the
people that.
police. There's no police report.
Okay, let's switch gears here. We're gonna switch gears here. Thank you, baby girl. Let's switch gears here. I want to go into this. She put her thing down, flipping in reverse. Let me see. Let's go here.
Goes up, must come down. What goes up must come down. Gotta go, gotta go.
Was this man finna stroke that bottle? Hold on.
Goes up, must come down. What goes up?
That little hand motion with the bottle was a little weird. Hold on.
Goes up, must come down. What goes up must come down. Gotta go, gotta go. What's up, Hunter Side of YouTube streets? We back in the metaverse.
I don't know why he got my auntie.
Meta bang. We get things done a meta way. And we don't give a meta about what you talking about. I see y'all know what's going on. Munchie B
calling out meta fades.
Being pursued by the LAPD. Munchie B being pursued by the LAPD. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Did Wack know this was coming? Absolutely. I absolutely did know.
I'm gonna start being like my grandma and like tucking juices and shit.
It's some other things I know too. I absolutely knew this was coming.
Okay, so Wack is about to break down why he put the woo-wops on Munchie B. Okay, let's get into this. Wait.
PD is, it went to no jumper. Look at the talk to Munchie B, the question Munchie B. Yeah. How long you been knowing this? Wack? About 3 weeks. I've been knowing about 3 weeks.
So if you think that Wack has actually known about this for 3 weeks, you are, in fact, a fool. Well, don't believe that. Wack is just materialized. He's just monopolizing off of a situation. He didn't materialize any of this. He's just monopolizing. Don't believe anything that he says when it comes to him knowing anything for all these weeks. That would mean that Wack is genuinely pleased. We know that he is informing with them and working with them and all that, but not to this capacity. This is just his way of trolling. There's no way that he knew this for 2 weeks. No way.
It's a whole bunch of things I've been knowing.
Cap.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Right? Now, listen. I'm from where I'm from. He from where he from. He decides to say that I'm a op. Okay. I'm a op. I have no obligation to nothing. So I sit back and I watch the show. Can't blame me for that. Shout out to Skip Townsend. We had a nice 20-minute conversation this morning. I believe we got a great understanding. Shout out to Skip. Let's get back to business. So, you know, a man in his emotions could at times get caught up to where he starts to do things in a female way because he gets caught up in his emotions. Yes, I'm a student and a scholar on certain literature. Sun Tzu, the Art of War, Spook to Set at the Door, 48 Laws of Power, Solid Air Brothers, you know, things like that. And a lot of these little young...
He's capped. He doesn't practice any of those levels of discipline.
Young cats who call themselves being from the streets, they don't even understand that it's chess sometimes and sometimes it's checkers. Well, Wack, what you mean? We always hear it's chess, not checkers. Well, you depending on how fast you want to get down the board. If I want to get down the board real fast, and I'm going to play the game of checkers on it because the game move a little faster. A lot less complex. You know, when you're dealing with the feeble and the mental midgets, you ain't got to play chess with them. You can play checkers, get down the board, king me, and get it out the way. Sometimes you got to play chess for the checkmate. So let's talk about it. Somebody called me a master manipulator. I mean, if that's what you want to call me, I'm just a master at what I do. And the manipulation.
Now, if you allow Wack to manipulate you, bro, you deserve whatever you get. If you allow Wack to trick you off the streets, you allow Wack to trick you out your position, you allow Wack to manipulate you or fold you or whatever, brother, you just deserve what you deserve. You feel me?
Is the tool I gotta use in my toolbox to outdo, subdue, and outrun my opposition, then that's what it's gonna be. But let's talk about it. Have I played on Munchie B's emotions? Yes, I have.
I mean, the fact that Munchie B allows you to play on his emotions is disturbing.
This is why every time he hollers out, I'm more this than you, I'm more gangster than you, I'm more whatever than you, never than you. I sit back and I gaslight him and I watch him crash out. Now, Munchie B has been banned from a blood neighborhood. And that's a very smart move. That's a very smart move on that neighborhood. I can't say what neighborhood it is. They know who it is. He know who it is. This happened a couple months ago.
Wack already said that the BPSs banned Munchie B from the J's, but spoke to somebody from BPS recently, and he said that situation between them and the Inglewood families no longer exists as the hostile situation, so that ban would not apply to Munchie B right now. So maybe Wack is just making more things up.
Munchie B got mad at me, went on there with a certain individual and said, I passed a bottle to the person that unalived Drakeo the Ruler every week.
The fact that you can't pronounce that man's name is wild, but whatever.
Now, this is a cold, open homicide case. This is why I don't respect when people be claiming who they claim to be. Because if you, where I come from, the word gangster, it's a lot in that. You got to be able to lead. You got to be able to earn. You got to be able to manipulate. You got to be able to go to war. You got to be able to follow the rules. So the minute you...
Wack did make up a whole father and got a paid stranger to pretend to be his dad at No Jumper. That did happen.
Still doing that type of stuff, and you've been, I don't know much, what, you born in 89, so 89, 99, you 10, 2009, you 20. Let's take 5 from that. So let's say 2004 or 2005. 14, 15, you start banging. So 2005 to 2026,
out to the deep freezer.
That's 21 years in the game. Anytime you still 21 years in the game and you coming on social media and you claiming to know who unalived somebody on an open, cold case.
That's probably not the smartest thing to do.
High profile case, such as Drakeo the Ruler, case that's tied up right now in courts with companies as large as Live Nation. I gotta say, you can't be what you say you are. Now let's talk about it. I use friend to contact foe to get a question to foe. What I'm saying is,
what you saying, Wack?
I deal with different people.
Okay.
Street people, legal people, gay people, civilians.
Shout out to Ray J.
Christians, Muslims, Israelites, Jewish people, Russian people, Armenian, Persian, Asian. The list goes on and on. Nation of Islam people. I deal with civilians that deal with police that antagonize the streets. I deal with all these people. How I deal with them. Every person I deal with differently because this situation doesn't fit a conversation with that individual. So, Munchie, I bet you won't put that on Inglewood family. You weren't asked by Spody Face if you got a call from the police about Drakeo the Ruler's unaliving. And when you got that call from Spody Face, and Spody Face may not like me right now, but he been to the pen, and I think he didn't sit back and told himself, hold on, I'm dealing with something different. I'm dealing with something that's playing with my mind.
Well, Munchie B doesn't care for Spody Face. As Munchie B said, When asked who was the realest at No Jumper, he said him and Young and Hefe, and that's where it stopped. Consider that Spody Face was still at the No Jumper building at that time. They're still on the same show together. I thought that was interesting.
So if I'm in my emotions, I can't stand in front of this dude. When Spody Face called you, Munchie B, and said, hey, did you get a call from the police about Drakeo? You lied and told him no. You lied and told Spody Face no. You had no idea that that was Wack talking to you. But I knew I couldn't ask you. I knew that my guy who gave me the information couldn't ask you. So my guy is cool with Spody Face. Send it that Spody Face, have him ask him. Munchie B picked that call up. And you know what you did? You lied. Well, Wack, how you know the police called?
Damn, July like a calendar? July like a summer month? These. July.
Because I got a civilian over here who antagonizes the streets, who talks to the police. And he lets me know what they telling him. And I listen. I'm going to listen. It's information. Yeah, I'm going to listen. That's a fact. I don't know where y'all come from, but if somebody giving me some inside scoop, Wack going to listen.
Wack going to listen good, ain't Wack?
I'm going to store that right here in this noggin. Spody Face knows you told him no. Right now, when he sees this clip, he's going to be like, hold on. The police with the No Jumper. Adam just said they questioned Josh about wanting to question Munchie B about this Drakeo the Ruler unalive. Now, here goes the beautiful thing about this, which is not too so beautiful. You can't wonder why the police is on you. You put them on you. You, Munchie, you gonna go on the internet in the metaverse and start saying things.
Munchie B crashed out, man. Munchie B crashed out. Started talking too much. Said that you was familiar with an unaliver. They gonna wonder who you've been passing that bottle to, Munchie B. Is you gonna tell? Is you gonna keep it 100? It's gonna happen, man, because this is gonna get ugly.
That incriminates yourself and others. This is why that Damu neighborhood said you can't come back over there. You understand what I'm saying? Because the things you saying is very incriminating. Right? Now, this is what the homies better understand. Munchie B got a gun case, got caught with 2 pistols. He sits with Alex Alonso, who works with the DA. Pay attention. He's been very quiet. We ain't heard nothing about the gun cases. Do we got them? Did they drop them? Under what basis did they drop them? But yet, he's lying.
Well, it makes sense for the gun cases to get dropped because Munchie B, number one, is blind. And he was in the car with 2 other people, and those 2 other people jumped out the car and left Munchie B. And at that point, he, long story short, had to ride the situation out because where's a blind person going to run? But at the same time, can you really blame a blind person for being caught in the car with 2 other people that was in there? You know what I'm saying? Munchie B's not my favorite person, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like he's telling on anybody. I don't believe that to be true.
To Spody Face about the police called me asking me about Drakeo. Munchie, I play with you when I want to. You right there. Shit you think is with you, but then we manipulate that too. This is the fact.
Sure should have threw a pause when you said I play with you whenever I want to. That should have came with a pause.
Then you went on your channel. I ain't gonna even talk about what you said about what you had. You was a dummy. You went on your channel when you was doing your mouth like this and said, this dude whoop-de-whoop filmed me having this on me.
He definitely went on camera and said so-and-so filmed him having wacky-baki-bam on him. He definitely said that.
I didn't say this. Now let's talk about it. Munchie, we all know the police already gave you a call about that. You talk to him. The reason why I had somebody contact Spotify to ask you, because I know that's your comfort zone. Rule number 1, never get comfortable. Or as you would say, never get comfortable. Rule number 2, never trust a man that's asking you something that he should know. Either he's too close or he's being directed by somebody. See, blind man, I would have thought your senses got sharper, which would have made your mind.
You would have thought that you was Daredevil.
A little smarter. But again, I can't take it from you because you fucking with the best right now. So it's only one reason why one will lie about being contacted by the police. And that's because you did or said something that you shouldn't have said to the police. See, when they contacted me and they called me about Jay Prince, in 2 seconds I was on Clubhouse pressing play for the world to hear the conversation. What was said to me, what I said back. Nothing to hide. Munchie, I bet you won't put that on your set and your dead homies that the police ain't already called your phone. See, because my resource is talking to the police. It's a fact. And they told my resource, we're going to give them a call. I sat back and I waited. Then he said, what? They called him. Oh, yeah? Call the other boy. You good with him, right? Yeah. Call him. Have him call Munchie and ask him, hey, bro, you got a call from the police about this Drakeo thing? If he tell him, yeah, maybe it ain't nothing. But if he tells him no, we know he cooperating and working with him. And what did old Munchie B do? No, ain't nobody called B. Oh, we got you. Now we just watched him talking to Adam. Adam's telling them, plain clothes was up here, talking about they want to talk to B, Munchie B.
Now, whether somebody did call Munchie B or whether someone didn't call Munchie B, it really is irrelevant to the overall price of tea in China. But when it comes down to this situation, you cannot give Wack any ammo. If you do, he's gonna take it too far. Munchie B gave him 3 hot shots. Number 1, saying you passed the bottle of Drakeo's unaliver. Number 2, saying so-and-so caught you with the Wookie Bam. Number 3, being caught on camera twice with
I know what they want to talk to Adam about. They just want the raw footage about Drakeo the Ruler unalive. Where's this coming from? Because you, Munchie B, not him, not them, not Ralphie, not Wack, not nobody else. You are on the goddamn internet telling the people I talk and pass the bottle to the dude that unalived Drakeo the Ruler every week. What does that tell the police? Oh, he know who did it. That ain't IFG, homie. Respectfully, that's not. So to the homies, you got to ask yourself, hey, homie, you getting caught up with guns? You got a criminal record? What are gun cases? Police then called you. You ain't letting nobody know they on your line. Now they want to talk to you. And you telling them that you telling the world that you know who unalived this man? On top of that, bozo, you're texting people, other people addresses. See, they already got you in the trick bag. Munchie. Whack to Munchie. You know that dude address you sent over there in Santa Clarita? Yeah, they know about that because I think they've been on your line. So they've already warned him not to come back because that's their friend. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say no names. He ain't lied. He tell you he talked to the police. He tell you he don't.
Damn. Wack said from Santa Clarita to Inglewood, they are on your head. Man. And Wack is definitely highlighting certain things going on in the situation that are going to hurt Munchie B in this conversation. Wack is going for the ultimate destructo. He said he need him a flawless victory. See, now I get it. Some of y'all say this seem fake, this seem fake, this seem fake. Name one in the hood that play like that. Name one in the hood that play like that. I don't know. You feel me? That nigga said calling Munchie B who's there, but it's something that I do want to look up. Trap GPT, as you went, man.
Always.
Trap GPT, ask a quick question, man. I want a short answer. Does California Highway Patrol, oftentimes called CHP, ever wear plain clothes?
1 second. Yeah. CHP does use plain clothes, but it's not the norm for regular traffic stops. Plain clothes shows up more in investigations or special units.
So if maybe what's going on in our content space is Munchie B, Adam22 said that the police, CHP, showed up to No Jumper yesterday looking for Munchie B. Munchie B wasn't there. He said they showed up today for plain clothes looking for Munchie B to investigate the unaliving of Drakeo the Ruler and Munchie B's connection. Does that make sense?
1 second. Yeah, it makes sense in broad strokes. Plainclothes investigators can show up to ask questions, but right now that's just a claim on social media. No official confirmation yet.
But let's say it was true. Would them being in plain clothes make sense?
Yeah, that part tracks. Investigators often work in plain clothes, but again, that's just speculation without official word.
All right, I appreciate you, Trap GPT. Trap GPT, be safe out there, my nigga.
Got you.
You feel me? That nigga said, calling Munchie B who's there. Sheesh. Let's keep going.
Give a damn about a street nigga. That's how he talk. He don't care about a gangbanger. None of he tell you this type of things, right? He's telling you he's talking to the detectives and this, that, and the other. And Munchie, yo dumb ass. See, Munchie, right now is when you got to go spend the little YouTube money and go attorney up. So you might want to get ahead of this. Go attorney up. Have your attorney contact the DA, contact the LAPD police department that has already contacted you, and tell them put it on the table. Go get you a bail bondsman, give him a little money, go give your attorney like a $10,000 retainer, and at least start shutting the fuck up to all the homies, whether you like me or not. To all the homies, to all keyways, anybody else that come from that black top of the streets, that man then alerted the police. He has alerted the police voluntarily that he knows about an open murder, high profile, unaliving. He did this on his own free will. This same man is just comfortable doing these things while he's fighting open gun cases that we don't know what happened to him. Wack, what happened to your gun cases? I give up the paper.
Hey, Wack is trying to make sure that if Munchie B goes bad, he goes bad with bad paperwork. He's trying to put that bad tell-and-tale, that tell-a-teller, even though it's tattletale, a tell-a-tale jacket on that man.
Paperwork. Why Munchie B ain't gave up the paperwork? He sits with Alex Alonzo, who works with the district attorney. Hey, nothing on Alex. Alex is a civilian. He a NHB reject, so he can do what he want to do, right? Nothing against Alex. But to all the homies in the streets, Damus, Keyways, Grooves, Sureños, and everything else, if you get bit on account of you still on the jack with this dude, on account of you still mingling with this dude, you pulling up with this dude to call yourself securing, he hot. He hot because you talking to him and you lying about it. You hot because you got gun cases that did mysteriously disappeared. You hot because you are voluntarily telling law enforcement on the metaverse, yeah, I know who unalived this man. Yeah, this high profile case over here, who big rapper names getting mentioned, who was at this big event that was covered by Live Nation, who had this big $100 million civil suit going on. Me, Munchie B, the Damu from here, the mayor of this city, the blood that put in the work. I know the dude who did it because I passed the bottle to him every week. And now the police has called you, contacted you, came to your place of work, wanting to talk to you, and you got gun cases that we don't know what happened to them. You sitting on the side of Alex Alonso.
Now, I don't know how Alex Alonso keeps catching strays because Alex Alonso has absolutely nothing to do with this. You feel me? When it comes down to it, Wack does the same thing to other people, but when it comes down to it at the same time too, it don't change the fact that some of the things Wack are saying right here are true. We might not like Wack, we might not like the messenger, but the message is actually 100% real. Munchie B has gotten himself into a crazy situation because he has not been able to maintain his etiquette on the internet, and Wack is going to make sure everybody knows about it.
Who works with the DA, and respectfully, anybody from your neighborhood could say and vouch for this. You are the most comfortable in your life from the little YouTube money you making, which is some good money for you. You are the most comfortable in your life at 35 years old. Like you say, you are a dad and a granddad that you ain't gonna risk going back in that penitentiary. God damn, you gotta ask, girl. Excuse me, but the queen has distracted me. You ain't gonna risk it, Munchie. Anybody that come from this know this nigga blind. He been woofing. He had to go back through the county. He's voluntarily telling what you think gonna happen if they put him up under that light and say, yeah, we got this for you. Or else. You done told the police that you know exactly who did the damn crime. Then you sit up there with Adam, watch his lips shaking and trembling. See, one thing about human nature, your body, your movement gonna tell on you. When you a certain way all the time, and then all of a sudden something's going on and you're the total opposite, that's because you've been affected, right? When J Hood said what he said, Munchie B knew that he was like 2 clicks from getting the shit slapped out of him for disrespecting me, right, in front of nephew. And all y'all know Munchie got whack, 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 whack. But when J Hood started tripping, he got real quiet with it. He started mumbling shit. When Adam told him, plainclothes detectives came up here to speak to you about Drakeo the Ruler's unaliving, that man got to stutter and go watch the clip. That nigga lip got to trembling. Everything was going on. I ain't worrying about it because it wasn't me. I bet you ain't worrying about it because it wasn't you. You know why? Because push come and shove, you could tell him who it was, right? The man you passed the bottle to every week, right? Right. We know you ain't worried.
Now, the fact that she really emphasized that he passed the bottle to Drakeo the Ruler's unaliver, that is a question that can come up logically in court. I don't know why you keep saying Drakeo, but that is a question, that is a situation that can come up logically in court because any halfway decent district attorney, any halfway decent, defense attorney prosecutor would say, well, who's this person you passed the bottle to? You said, and I quote, I pass the bottle to Drakeo the Ruler's unaliver all the time. Who is he? Who's this guy? You feel me? Let us know something. And, we haven't really been able to put anything towards that. So I can see how that could be a damning statement for sure. That's a damn it man with a damn it plan.
Heard about it because in 5 years, Drakeo been gone, it's been cold. Now all of a sudden, Munchie B gives him the leads. Listen, man, the worst thing, this how I'm gonna know if he's a dummy or if he got some brains. This video right here is a baiter. It's like I bait Aunt Hefe. I bait him in, gaslight him. He go on there and say all kind of outrageous things while this call is being recorded. I'm whooping your ass with you without having to do nothing or touch you. The art of war. And if you ain't ready for it, I ain't the one you want to bump heads with. The worst thing he can do is comment or respond to anything I'm saying right now. Do I want you to? Absolutely. But then you in the trick.
But then, yeah, Wack is right. You really shouldn't respond to anything that he's saying. You really shouldn't. And you really shouldn't allow your ego and your pride to force you to speak about this situation, because he's making a pretty good point. You might not like the message. You might not like the messenger, but the message is very, very clear. You feel me? So, you feel me?
Bag. If you don't, you're going to look guilty. But if you do, you might add more fuel to the fire. Hey, Munchie B, it's better to be a little broken free and have some fake clout that don't go outside of LA County. We only represent a small percentage of this city and locked up. Just know this, Munchie B. What's done in the dark should come to the light. And right now, the light is on. The light is on. This ain't about what I just know. Everybody done heard you on 2 or 3 occasions. Let's rewind it. He on the phone with me in 600. You can go find all these things in the YouTube streets and the search bar.
Damn. It was a cold, calculated plot. Wack been lining Munchie B up for some years now. Compiling evidence. And it seemed like now he finally got something that's going to stick and get Munchie B up out of here. Munchie B was just live. Ain't nobody thinking about Wack. I'm not saying you need to think about Wack, but that don't change the fact that some of the things Wack that is saying right now can be detrimental to, what's going on in Munchie B.
You tell me in 600. Yeah, you got to have.
Oh, yeah, Wack is definitely open source reporting right now, for sure. We're watching a live police report. Like, literally watching a live police report.
Up on your phone. You pull up in dudes' neighborhoods and it's a problem. You report the problem on the phone. Who you reporting the problem to? Law enforcement. I don't care how you look at it. It's only one agency that deals with problems that have to do with gang-related things in the streets. That is LAPD, the sheriff departments, or the feds. Respectfully.
Because what I will say is this: Munchie B looked noticeably and visibly uncomfortable today on No Jumper talking about this subject. That's for sure.
And the many divisions that's up under them. You said this. That was 3 years ago.
For years, Wack has been lining this man up.
That you get paid by reporting information that's going on in the streets. You use an example. If the Crips, you said if the West Boulevards is given a function at the cemetery in Inglewood, you go talk to the West Boulevards, you get on your phone, you tell these people who you talk to and tell them know the West Boulevards, you let them know the West Boulevards are coming to Inglewood Cemetery for a funeral, and that you are handling it and you have an understanding with this individual from this set. Now listen, I don't know where y'all come from.
When Wack says it in that context, it sounds really bad, doesn't it? When Wack says it like that, it sounds really bad.
Where I come from, information, communicating, letting people know where people gonna be, who you talking to, what you doing. The law enforcement has always been a no-no. But hey, maybe y'all rules have changed. Again, I'm not a gangbanger no more, so maybe y'all
wasn't a gangbanger then.
Gangbang is a little different, right? That's what you said. Then you go back on the internet and say, yeah, the dude that unalived Drakeo the Ruler.
That was the worst statement. Now,
I pass him a bottle every.
You might not like Wack. It's F Wack. Okay, cool. We got that. F Wack 100. He's all these things that we hate. Okay, cool. We got that out the way. Now that we understanding that it's F Wack and he's all these things that we hate, is he wrong? Is he wrong when he says Munchie B said too much? Is he wrong? Like, I get that we don't like Wack. I get that everybody hates Wack. Everybody hates Wack. I get that. Is he wrong when he said that Munchie B said too much when it came to the statement of I passed the bottle to Drakeo the Ruler?
So you telling me, Munchie B, that this cold case, don't nobody know who the killer is. You know who it is. You say this after you didn't cough the gun cases. See, when niggas catch a gun case, niggas get quiet. Niggas get out the way.
See, that's my thing though. And Money 1272, this is not a shot at you, but this is just kind of be like what my point kind of be. Sometimes in life, are we so hung up on the messenger that we can't take the message? Hear what I say. Are we so caught up on the messenger that we can't take the message? Because what he's saying is not wrong. Like, I get that. I don't like whack as much as anybody else. Trust me, I'm not a whack-a-night. I do not like this male. If he walked past you right now, hands upside heads, I'm not even tripping. But it doesn't negate the fact that what he's saying is valuable and logical information that is relevant to the subject at hand. You feel me? Like, are we going to negate that, you know, like,
you go fight the case. Anytime you're that comfortable to continue to do things and say things and gang-related things and implement yourself in things and say, I know who committed crimes, it means you working. Now, you already admitted that you work.
So Money 1272, I got to use you as an example, bro. I gotta use you as an example. Nah, I can't, because he do too much to be right. You are willing to bite your hand. I'm sorry, you're willing to cut off your nose to spite your face? That's basically what you're saying. You're willing to give up your whole life and not take good advice because you don't like who it's coming from. I'm not saying that Wack is the best person in the world. I think that he is flush it in a porta potty at a construction site that's been sitting there for 18 years. Flush it. That's what I think. But I'm not going to not pay attention to good advice. Like, maybe all these guys should stop talking about crime on camera. Maybe. Because even a broke clock is right twice a day, bro. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. You feel me? So just maybe we should stop talking about federal and, local crimes on camera and or admitting to these things or knowledge of these things on camera.
Work with them by reporting the information in your phone to get paid for it. I don't know why the homies is looking the other way. Any homie, you ain't got to like me. This shit is just real.
And honestly, I hate to say it, but you really don't have to like him. But what Wack is saying is there's a lot of truth to it, man. There really is. I don't think he's a good person. I don't think he's anybody who I would aspire to be like in any way in life. But the reality is, even a broke clock is right twice a day. And those 2 times of the day, what you going to do? Tell the clock that it's wrong because it's broke? Or are you going to actually acknowledge that is the time of day it is?
Hate my guts. But everything I'm saying is documented coming out this man's mouth. Now, the police is going to no jumper. Now, you lied to Spody Face when he asked you, did you get that call? You get a call from the police about Drakeo the Ruler? No, I ain't got no call. You dummy. I'm the one sending him at you. He don't even know it was me sending him at you. Because it's somebody
now he knows
else that called him. But the question is, why you lying? Spody Face ain't no damn fool. He may talk a lot of shit, but one thing he know, nigga, you did lie to me. I ain't gonna speak on the internet, but because I know you lied to me, I'm gonna give you some space because I really don't know you like that anyway. But the fact that you lied to me and I see they on you, and now I'm knowing, right, that the people that had me ask you knew they already called you because they called and told him. Yep, we called, talked to him today. This, boom, boom, bam. The crazy part about it is you acting like.
So do we get mad at Wack for putting 10 on a 2? Or do we hold Munchie B accountable for giving Wack something to talk about that could have been easily avoided? Because we know what Wack provides to our space. We know what Wack provides to our space. We know what Wack is about. We know what he does. We know what he doesn't do. We know that he's not operating from what we determine to be a space of integrity. His version of integrity is much different than our version of integrity. So because we know this about Wack, why continue to give him things to report on and or flu-flam about?
You don't know what's going on. How the mayor of your city don't know what's going on? Munchie B, to all the dumb moves and keyways, ask yourself, if this was anybody else running their mouth.
Yeah, Wack didn't put this on the internet. Wack is responding to what's going on. Now, again, do I agree with 9 out of a million things Wack did? Hell no. But, I mean, sheesh. He's talking about things we all watched happen. Like, to say that he's lying would insinuate that we are just making up things at this point. You feel me? Like, to say that Wack is lying would just 100% say that, you know what I'm saying, we're pretending not to see what we all saw. There are steps that could have been taken to prevent this situation. And I'm sorry to say, but those steps they just weren't taken. They weren't taken serious. Accountability is a thing, man. Accountability is a thing. And I'm noticing in our content space, accountability does not like to be had. Accountability is like rabies. Nobody wants it, but it doesn't change the facts. This man went on went on to a public clubhouse or whatever. Yeah, it was Clubhouse. Had a tantrum, couldn't control his emotions, and said, man, I pass the bottle to the person that unalived this man every day or all the time or whatever he said. That is a fact. You cannot get any slower than this. You cannot get any slower than this. This is a self-proclaimed Mayor of Inglewood. Got to be a gang. You self-proclaimed super blood. You the Mayor of Inglewood. B team, elite team. You should know these things. So you can't say that Wack is more wrong for reporting it to the police. You're wrong for giving him something to report. It's let's look at it like this. I'm gonna wrap it up. Somebody in this chat did not put their seatbelt on today. Somebody got in their car, and even if you drove around the corner to the liquor store, you didn't put your seatbelt on. Somebody California rolled through a stop sign, didn't stop for 3 seconds. Somebody made an illegal right turn. Somebody littered. Somebody did whatever. You know what you didn't do? You didn't go on the internet and tell me about it. You didn't go on the internet and tell me about it. So guess what I can't do? Talk about you littering, not putting your seatbelt on, making this illegal turn, or whatever you did today, that was illegal. This is an open murder case. Somebody lost their lives here. This is an open case, a cold case. One of the most high-profile cases in Los Angeles history by LA Times standards. Why would you go on the internet and talk about it if you are this self-proclaimed gang leader and all that kind of stuff? Why would you do that? And then you want to say, oh, well, they shouldn't talk about it. You went on the internet and spoke about it. So why can't they use the exact same internet to speak about what you went on the internet and spoke about? Can somebody please explain that logic to me? I'd love to have that conversation with you, chat.
Blind, deaf, or dumb about them knowing about some things and them knowing who did some things. And you got active live gun cases that mysteriously then went away. How does this go? At worst, they try to do something to you. Block, I ain't got nothing to holler about. I want to see the dummies that's going to continue traveling around with this dude while he running his mouth on the internet, while he's smoking hot, telling people he stay ready for whatever. Nigga, you can't stay ready for nothing because you can't see. So what you saying now is that whoever's with you.
J Money, we already started off the conversation by saying Wack was wrong and shouldn't speak about it. You just want to get hung up on the fact that you don't like Wack and negate the fact that the accountability should be taken as a grown man, because we actually started off by saying, we get it, Wack is wrong, he shouldn't be blah, blah, blah. And so that's was the preference of the entire conversation. So Money 1272, you're just kind of not really making sense in your argument, considering the fact that that's actually the first thing that I said starting off the conversation.
This is the alert you giving.
The comment was, so Wack shouldn't be speaking on other people's cases, bodies, or anything, but he does. Do people hold him to the same judgment? We know that Wack is a hypocrite. We know that Wack does weird things. We're not here to argue what we already know about Wack. We're not here to argue that. We know that he is a flu flammer, a skulldugger, and a larceny. We are 100% aware of that. Nobody's here to argue that, bro. I promise you we not. I promise you we not. It don't change the fact that we are actually talking about Munchie B having the police. The police didn't come in no jumper today looking for Wack. The police didn't. You know what I'm saying? The police didn't make the spot hot. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Based off things that Munchie B may have done or put onto the internet, resulted in the police coming up to no jumper. That's the subject that we're talking about. You feel me? So, I mean, I don't think that, you know, I believe that the way that Wack handles a lot of situations are just 100% horribly wrong. But at the same token, at the same time, when are we going to stop watching World's Dumbest Criminals and then, you know, being shocked when dumb things happens to the world's dumbest criminals? It's like, you guys remember that show, World's Dumbest Criminals? That's literally like we're watching.
The police, like you alert them that you knew who it was that unalived Drakeo the Ruler. You alerting the police that whoever you see me pull up with they're dirty. That's what you're saying. And anybody that's with you got to be a goddamn fool not to understand that your mouth might as well be a 911 switchboard. Any Negro that'll tell on himself will damn sure tell on you. And I'm going to let you hold that for a minute. Thanks for pulling up to the Honey Show.
I mean, it's an ugly truth, bro, but it's a truth nonetheless. That's all I'm saying.